What up? So in this video, I'm gonna tell you about the AI SaaS stack that I'm using on my vibe coding journey. Nothing too major, nothing too intense, nothing too super nerdy. Really, just something for all my entrepreneur friends out there, all my builders that's trying to get their business up and running and they're trying to do it lean and efficiently. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing to get this business popping. Now, how I came upon this is when I had my juice bar, I had to build out every damn thing. So I had to buy some I had to pay for some software, of course, but some of that stuff I never really liked using. I didn't use all of the features. It cost too much damn money, and I had to make a bunch of Google spreadsheets and stuff like that because, of course, it's free, and you gotta figure it out. Scheduling staff, doing your inventory, so on and so forth. Now, anything you build a spreadsheet for and you need a certain output, of course you could do like Google app scripts and things like that, but most people don't know about that. But now that we have these AI coding tools, any spreadsheets you have, you can make an app for it. And you can make it look good, you can make it look pretty, but you can also make it functional. You can make it easy for your team to use, easy for yourself to use. You can automate it, set that joint every day, every week, however often you gotta execute these processes in your business. And that's how I got into really wanting to understand apps and coding and stuff like that. So when these tools started dropping, I started using Lovable. That was like 9 months ago. I started working on this app just for fun. And so yeah, lately I've been helping other businesses with trying to do AI, and that started from using the AI automations within email marketing and then diving more and more into the AI vibe coding and all of that good stuff. And so I put together this video. It's a quick rundown, screen share of what I'm doing to build out these apps. At this point, I've done about 19 projects. Half of them are websites, a couple of them are for clients, and the other half are micro apps for a bunch of different businesses and stuff like that that I've been pitching on Upwork and helping other people with, and then my own apps that I'm working on to put out. So here's my AI SaaS stack. Just a quick rundown, take you on a journey with me building my first AI app, SaaS, whatever you want to call it. This is a quick micro app. You're going to see what it's hitting for in a couple episodes later. But check out this SaaS stack for now, and I'll catch you in the next video. 2-3 minute update on like what my tech stack and process is looking like building my first micro SaaS product. So I'm building in Lovable. I have found that Lovable is really great on front end, although this is the first time it's hallucinated to some degree and redid my whole front end landing page for this site. So this is what the original landing page looked like, and I'm glad I copied it. And then as I was updating the back end, it must have understood that it doesn't need to be this sophisticated, and it went and gave me this. Now, this is cool because I did want it to be simple. This is not attractive at all. But anyway, this is where we're at. So I'm in Lovable, great on the front end, not as great on the back end, especially if you don't know how to code and how to build things in. So what I'm doing is that I am building in Lovable, and I'm co-piloted by ChatGPT for strategy. And I'm using an API for OpenAI plugin. So no, you won't be able to see that here, but can't show you that. But I'm using OpenAI to co-pilot with me for strategy mostly, and using the new Claude 4 for actual coding steps, like if I really need to figure out what's happening for debugging and things like that. I'm using Claude 4. I was using ChatGPT for it, but I can clearly tell that ChatGPT doesn't really know how Lovable works because of the directions that it's giving me. So it's pretty decent with the code, but it doesn't know what it's doing and how it's applying the code. So I was like, I'm not asking you for that no more. But I do love ChatGPT as a strategic partner or a thought partner. And so I'm just dumping in my problems, dropping in screenshots and things like that here over here in Claude. The conversation with Claude is really flowy, and it's really understanding where I am, talking back to me and telling me what I need to do, and it's giving me really great steps. So that's how I'm building my first micro SaaS. I'm using Lovable to where I'm up to about, if you check my dashboard, I'm probably 15 apps and 16 projects. So I've done about 10 or so websites for some other clients. I've done my own website, and I've done a few apps and things like that and pitched them on Upwork and used them myself. So most of those are up to like 80% good. And here's my site. This is actually really good. I like this. This is the site that I coded in Lovable. This is for my app design agency, Just Do App. And so I'm learning how to build as we go. understanding how I can help other small businesses. 5 apps built, 10,000 more to go, baby. So who knows how soon it's going to take us to get there? It don't matter. We here to get it done. Click here, book a call with me to help you at least figure out the strategy behind building your own micro app, which is why I'm building this SaaS, because instead of just talking to me, you can just go straight into my custom app builder and it'll tell you what micro SaaS you need to build for the problems in your small business. This is a calculator on your savings, how much you'll save by using the micro app and just hosting it with me or on your own. Here's a demonstration of some of the apps that I built. So this has been flowing pretty good, and this took me a long time. I used Gemini to help me figure out this portion of my site because it was breaking in Lovable for mobile display, how it's showing up on mobile. The mobile responsiveness wasn't showing up the same way on mobile as it was on desktop. So I used Gemini to figure that out. But this app is looking good. As you can see, the links and everything work. Here's my Calendly. Book a call with your boy. We can do a strategy call. But really, I just want to show you what my stack is like. So we using Lovable. I've used Windsurf and I've used Replit as well. But I got a lot of credits over here on Lovable, so at least I'll max this out, and then I'm getting more familiar with using this. So as it gets better, it uses Claude, so it'll be using Claude 4.0 for the coding, but it's not as intuitive with back-end stuff. And I know very, very little about code, and as I read and look into the code and stuff like that, I can see what it's doing and what it's not doing. So that's what I have, building in Lovable, co-piloted by ChatGPT for strategy, and Claude for actual coding and debugging, and part-time with Gemini 2.5 on any debugging and coding. That's where I'm at, building my first micro SaaS product to go to market as soon as possible. This joint will be dropping this week, and then I will be going fully into my go-to-market strategy, figuring out a way to get this app to gain traction, get users, help some small business owners, and help myself along the way. Check in with you guys in the next video.